If you have a companion with 2, 4, or however many more legs and you do not mind taking them out, you can do it for a great cause with the PSR Pedals and Paws Pet Walk. I got the details on this upcoming event and how this is supporting seniors in the Piedmont area.
Well, we are Piedmont Senior Resources Area Agency on Aging. We cover the 7 counties of the Piedmont Health District, which is Amelia, Buckingham, Cumberland, Charlotte, Lunenburg, Prince Edward, and Nottoway. And we provide services to aging citizens age 60 and over at home. So it's a multitude of services. I think we're up to 26 different programs at this point, but all of these programs are designed to help keep these people in their home in a safe and healthy environment.
Amazing. And do you want to touch on some of those services that are available?
So the services that I like the most, I guess, are probably number one, the chore program. And the chore program allows us to go into a home and do safety items or just necessity items that the senior cannot do. It could be mow the lawn. It can also be as simple as a wheelchair ramp. We get calls for that all the time because someone over time has gotten worse and worse and they need a wheelchair ramp to be able to get in and out of their house safely. Another program that probably right now is very near and dear to me because of federal cuts is the Ombudsman program, which provides an advocate for people in long-term care. And so that advocate is able to go in and assess their needs. Usually it's because they've called with a complaint about something, and so the ombudsman goes in to find out the details of the complaint, see if they can resolve it right there at the home. If it cannot be resolved at the nursing facility, they may reach out higher at state levels in order to get assistance to resolve those problems.
I'm hearing about Pedals and Paws, so tell me about your excitement for this event.
Well, this is the second year of this event, and it is very exciting to see it grow. Last year it was a huge success, and so it's easy to get people to come out and support the pet part of what we do. And how that plays into it is a lot of our seniors, most of them in fact, live alone, and the pet is the only friend that they have.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that that friend is taken care of, and I know Nikki will talk about that quite a bit more, but that's how this event started, and she's done a wonderful job of getting community support for the event.
So tell me about Pedals and Paws and how this came to be for you.
So we're going to have the Pedals and Paws Pet Walk. It's going to be on May the 10th from 10 to 2. There will be vendors, corporate and craft vendors of all different kinds. We'll have food trucks out there selling delicious food, which 10% of the proceeds go back to the pet program. We have raffles that are, items donated from local businesses and groups and things of that nature. And then, of course, the silent auction table as well. We'll even have the walk itself, and then after the walk, we will have a pet fashion show. So we do tell everybody to bring their little pups or cats, whatever they want to bring. Make sure that they're all fixed up in their flower attire. So the whole purpose of this fundraiser is to raise funds for our PSR Pet Love program. And what that does is it started off as just for pet food and supplies that were being delivered to homebound older adults that were getting our home delivered meals program. From there, it grew to more of veterinary care assistance, which we help any older adult 60 and above in any of our 7 county areas with veterinary care assistance, like rabies vaccinations, things of that nature that they desperately need in order to take their animals out or to make sure that they stay there with them. That's what all this fund goes towards. And a lot of these older adults are spending their money and their savings and racking up credit card debt on vet bills that are very, very expensive. And thankfully with PSR's help and with that program, we have a great connection with a lot of local vets that they give us great deals. They help us out, because we're constantly bringing money into them. They're sponsoring this event. So, through that partnership, it's really great that we're able to offer that service to them to keep them from being malnutrition themselves or spending their life savings.
Yeah, definitely. So then I want to dive into what's the feeling like when it comes to this event, what this will be doing for somebody in their life and even their pet's life. What's that feel like for you?
Everyone here is just so passionate about what they do, and I'm passionate about our seniors. I want them to be happy. I want them to live in their home. I don't want them to have to go off to a facility and be away from their families. I want them to be there. Sometimes all they have is their pet. It's about the pets. We love our pets, but behind it, it's about these seniors who have to care for them. If we can't take care of them, how are they going to take care of their pets?
So be sure to mark your calendars because the PSR Pet Walk is on May 10th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The admission is free, but to participate in the contest and the pet walk, it is only $10. There's a silent auction, vendors, and so much more. And for more on Piedmont Senior Resources, you can give them a call, the number 434-767-5588, and head online to psrAAA.org.